because there's so many people out in this world working their asses off and nobody gives a damn. They don't get criticized at all. They are not recognized. And the day they leave that job, it'll be somebody who's taking the place. It'll be like they never did that job. So being that we're doing things that people recognize, they want to take part, they want to listen, they want to watch, they care and everything. You know what? I think the criticism is worth it. Because there's so many people that would love to have a popular podcast, would love to be a private investigator working on a program and everything else. And they'd gladly take the criticism because they wouldn't have to do whatever else they're doing with their life that they don't like. It's just crazy to me. And I feel so fortunate. You know, that's why when it comes to this and criticism and everything else, I love working on Unfound on Saturday nights. I know that makes me a total nerd and a hermit and everything else, but I work on Unfounds, outlines, everything else, researching, doing maths, Fridays, Saturday nights. I have no social life. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'll take the criticism and everything. I will take working on Saturday nights and getting criticism for my work than doing something where I'm not being recognized at all for any good work and having my Fridays and Saturday nights free to go out and do whatever. I think that's thinking about it the right way. We're so fortunate to be doing this. All we have to do is do it. So those were my 4 points. You can read them. There's no commenting allowed. You can like it or whatever, but I'm not going to, you know, get into the comment thing and everything. It's just to be read. It's just to be read. If anybody doesn't like it, once again, I don't care. I'm not getting in any arguments with anybody, but I think that I can talk about it because I am also a public figure and I just handle these things differently. And dare I say it, the right way. All right. So moving on to this Friday's disappearance. This is the disappearance of Angela Green. And once again, I want to extend an apology to those shows out there that just covered this recently. I had no idea, but we went about it the way we usually do. This is an episode where, once again, we have 2 interviews. However, unlike last week where I spliced together Misty's and Ashley's, I didn't do it this week. This is the disappearance of Angela Green. Once again, another very new disappearance. June 20th, 2019. Disappearance from Prairie Village, Kansas. I think we've done at least on Jay Lushball was, I think, Kansas, correct? I think we'd have done at least one other Kansas disappearance. And the guests for the episode are Angela's niece, Michelle Guo, G-U-O. And yes, I got to speak to Angela's daughter, Ellie Green. The title of this episode is No Signs of Death. And the reason it is titled that is because after Angela went missing, Angela's husband, Ellie's father, claims that he had Angela put in a mental institution. He would not give the state or the city, location, nothing, not even if it was in the state of Kansas. And then later he told his daughter that Angela died of a stroke in that mental institution. However, to this day, he has never provided any evidence that Angela he says happened to Angela. No death certificate, nothing. No obituary, no vigil, no mass or any religious service, nothing. But somehow she disappeared just a few days after Ellie got kicked out of the house and went to live with her boyfriend. Now, the kicker to this is that Ellie's father led her to believe that her mother died. This happened once again, June of 2019. And then in February, once Ellie started to figure out something wasn't right, and Angela's family, biological family, her sister and other people ended up getting involved. And the police showed up at the house and talked to the husband. Ellie's father completely changed his story and said that Angela went off with friends. After how many months? 8 months, 9 months, 7 months of telling his daughter that her mother died, he turned around and said that Angela took off with friends and never came back. So that will be the disappearance for this Friday. The disappearance of Angela Green. Once again, I interviewed her niece, Michelle Guo. The niece, Michelle's mother, is Angela's sister. And I got to speak to Angela's daughter, Ellie. Michelle's interview will play first. It is the longer of the two. And then Ellie's will play after that. So once again, Michelle's, then Ellie's. And the episode is called No Signs of Death. So that is it. And I'm not going to read all those compliments. Thank you, everybody, for the nice words. I appreciate it. Thank you. So as you can see, I'm over here in Orlando, and I apologize for this if this was distracting, this fan in the background, but I'm telling you, have this door shut. I'm actually facing the door that you have to walk in to come into this room. When you shut that door and you turn that fan off, it becomes 100 degrees in here like that. So I had to keep something going. In fact, I'm feeling a little sticky on my back anyway. But so I'm sorry if this was distracting, but there was just no way around it. In Orlando, sister's timeshare, having a great time, going back to Clearwater Beach tomorrow. Talked about the Bradley Brooks poll. Steve Pankey, took up a huge portion of tonight's program. And maybe we'll have more in the near future. We'll just have to say. More map videos coming. Unfound now, no updates on Stephanie Hollingsworth. Tyler North talked about what's going on in the group. Talked about my new post in the discussion group. Took a question from Delane and then finished it up with previewing Friday's episode. Because I'm going to be leaving for Ocala probably at 10 in the morning to get there maybe around 12:30 or something. Friday's episode will be out early. So you can look forward to that, giving you a heads up on that. And I'll be doing the interview for next Friday's episode on Friday night. I'll be leaving at 10, getting up there at 12:30, practicing the course, going to my Airbnb, doing whatever. And then on Friday night, once again, love what I do. So I don't mind doing interviews on Friday nights. I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I do. I will be doing the interview, and I'm very excited about this. But you'll find out about, of course, the Think Tank members will find out about it on Sunday. And once again, if you'd like to be a member of the Think Tank, please go to patreon.com/Unfound Podcast to join Patreon. That would be cool. And before you're done, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please like it so it can show up on YouTube's algorithms. That's it. I'm done. You're welcome, Christine. Twinkle, thank you for the good luck. Played very well last week and came in 4th out of 36. I could have won. I lost by 2 strokes. I could have won. I got to admit, I could have won. Played really well. Just so happy to be able to be competitive. It's just, I've been like 5 years of non-competitiveness. And so it's good to be competitive again. It feels really good. You're welcome, Eileen. Good to see you. Thank you all for watching. Thank you so much. And Think Tank members, Think Tank might get pushed back. I'll let you know on Sunday because I'll be in Ocala. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support. Appreciate it. Thank you.